Hi Nigel, so here's your coaching call recap video. Not a bad week by all accounts. Nutrition's pretty much on point, which is what we like. Not a bad cycle. A few little issues, a bit of cramping, etc. And not quite as optimal as you would have liked. Obviously, we discussed that on the call. One of the major factors, by the sounds of things, is the sort of sleep in the days leading up to that ride. So that's going to be one of the things we need to be thinking about for the main event itself. As we discussed, the possibility of maybe having a couple of days off before the main ride might be something to think about. I appreciate it's not always possible where work's concerned, but if it is something that we could do, it might be worth doing just so we're fully rested and recuperated, so we're all fresh and ready to go for that ride. So that's something to think about. Obviously, we've got some really good targets in terms of mileage for this week. You've got your Monday ride, midweek longer ride, and Sunday ride. So that's plenty of things there as well. Obviously, I know you mentioned, or you and Keely mentioned about swimming and walking as well, or hiking this week, which would be absolutely brilliant. So I think that's more than enough physical activity targets for this week. Obviously, we spoke about the strength and conditioning workout. If you can send me over a full list of all the equipment you've got at home, and then I'll include that into a 20 to 30 minute strength and conditioning workout that we can sort of look at trying to get done consistently throughout the week and in the weeks and months leading up to this cycle. As we discussed on the call, the stronger all your muscles are, the better your cycling is going to be. So it's something that's going to really, really benefit that. And then the only other thing is the weights and measurements updated on the app. As we said, this is not massively important at the moment because we're mainly focusing on performance goals. So as long as everything's where it needs to be on that side of things, it's not overly important, but it is nice to have that consistency there and to see those results as we move through the months. And then finally, the calorie calculator, if we can get that filled in as well, because then that will give us up-to-date calorie targets, protein targets, and carbohydrate targets to make sure we're fueling all this hard work we're doing and make sure it's done as optimally as possible. So yeah, if you can get back to me with the bits we need, so the equipment list, etc., and then I'll get that all done for you over the next couple of days and we'll go through it next week. But other than that, Nigel, I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. Cheers, bye.